Guys, let's talk about driving on the expressway. We're here by a very wide load or oversized load. I'm maintaining good speed and distance. This vehicle has a huge blind spot, but there's a mirror on that vehicle that's extended that you should be able to see. I'm a state certified instructor. I'm going to do a tutorial on driving on the expressway during midday. It's about 12 o'clock. And people are driving to and from work. I'm in the middle lane right now. That's the smooth lane. Speed limit here is 70, so I'm about 60, which is fine. I want you to hear this truck. And this truck takes up 2 lanes. So I'm trying to maintain best practice and be safe. But when you're by a vehicle like this, you want to maintain good speed control, and you really want to be aware. The wind will definitely push this vehicle along. You can't see, but a vehicle is tailgating me from behind, so I'm maintaining about 65 miles an hour. Trucks have different speed limits and rules and laws than cars do because they travel to and from states and provinces and around the Americas. So I'm at about 65 miles an hour, maintaining good speed. I want to talk about the steering movements. You don't want to jerk the wheel, so I'm taking my time. And it's very windy today, so that pushes the vehicle, and you want to make small steering movements. I want you to listen again to the wind. Most large vehicles like these trucks ahead of me stay in the first 2 right lanes. Slower moving traffic stays in the right lane. A lot of beginning drivers are hesitant to pass trucks, and it does take some nerve because you're going to be pushed or pulled by the vacuum or the breeze from the truck. So in the wintertime, this is really evident. So now I'm taking my time, and that load on that truck could definitely come off. You can't trust how people strap their load down. So you want to be careful, and I'm going to maintain good speed. And you can hear this diesel truck. Currently, I'm in this person's blind spot. Left side, right side, front and back. So I'm at about 65 miles an hour. Most trucks drive around 55 to 60, maybe 62 miles an hour. Some drive a little bit faster, a little bit slower. So I maintain a good speed. Eventually, I do have to get over to the left lane. So don't feel like you're a prisoner. You're behind this large truck. U.S., Canada, Mexico, got our brother to the north, the other brother to the south. So we want to be careful, and eventually I will have to get over. So I'm just taking my time right now, and that ladder is also dangerous, which could come out, so you don't want to be behind vehicles. I'm going to go ahead and take the plunge. I want you to listen to this lane change. You can hear the motor pick up. You need to pep up on the gas, get in and out of the blind spot. Right now I'm in the blind spot. I want you to listen. So I want to keep moving. I don't want to stay in that blind spot. And then what I like to see my students do, once I see the vehicle in the mirror, I'm going to get over 1 lane to the right, and now I'm good. The left lane is the passing lane. If all other lanes are full of traffic, you can drive in this lane. Most beginning drivers drive in the first 2 lanes, the right and then the middle. As you get more experience and you feel comfortable, you'll be in that left lane. I'm in the middle lane right now. It's taking my time. It is bright out here, so sunglasses might be advisable. I'm anticipating them coming over, so I'm going to go ahead and get over 1 lane to the left. Mirror, turn signal, blind spot. I do not want to be in this vehicle's blind spot. That's Subaru. So I'm maintaining good speed control. I want to talk about these lines for a moment. We got a warning line to the left. That's on the left side of the road only. On the right side, we have a white line or edge line. You can't see it, but this person behind me has on the wrong blinker. It is kind of confusing. We're already in the lane. This person has a ladder. I feel very uncomfortable, so I'm making the choice to pep up a little bit and not be near them because that ladder, lawnmower, or other parts could come out. So I'm just going to keep moving, and we're on a cloverleaf, a bridge. Bridges are elevated, and here's a DMV test tip. They do freeze first. comments. But because I'm your instructor, I'm going to tell you, bridges are elevated. And when the wind blows, in the wintertime, they freeze first. So I'm getting ready to merge onto another expressway, so you're getting some bonus content right now. I'm going to turn on my left turn signal, about a quarter, and then I get out to the first lane, look over my left shoulder, and I'm in the lane. There's a lot of truck traffic right now, so I'm backing off my gas, maintaining room. I'm not sure what they're doing, so I'm just maintaining room. I'm being careful. They are getting off. That was a last second lane change, so that was a little bit uncomfortable for me. Cars beside me to my left in my blind spot. This is the inside view today, so you'll see the cars as they pass me. You'll see this black Cherokee, and there's another car in my blind spot to my left. So I'm going to get over one lane to the left, mirror, turn signal, blind spot, and then I gradually, slightly turn the wheel and I get into the lane. If you've seen my content, and hopefully you have, I don't tailgate. Don't tailgate other vehicles. I'm trying to maintain good speed control. The middle lane is the smooth lane. I tell my students, as soon as you're comfortable, get in that middle lane. You can see traffic to the left. You can see traffic to the right. That person really didn't use the blinker. They just clicked it and went over. So if I was evaluating them, they would get a deduction in points. You're going to see a white car pass me doing about 80 miles an hour, and there they go. So you've got to look in your mirrors more, and you got to see what's going on. I'm going to make another lane change to the right, mirror, turn signal. You can hear me kind of pep up on the motor. So you want to accelerate through that lane change. A lot of beginning drivers don't check blind spots, or they go too slow, or they go too fast. I'm trying to stay in open areas to be safe and to be consistent. This content will help beginning drivers, experienced drivers, or if you're going on a driver reevaluation, because I go over the fundamentals you need to pass your reevaluation, to pass your road test, and overall safe driving practice. That's what I try to pride myself on. So the speed control is pretty good. I'm in the middle lane. It is windy today, so I feel the car being pushed. I see something really shiny down on the road. This is just a sign, so I'm looking ahead. I don't want to be in this vehicle's blind spot, so I'm going to continue moving. This curve will pull us out to the left, and you see the line painted on the wall. You can also see all the bumper and crash lines where cars have hit, because this is very dangerous. We have chevron alignment signs on the left. It's telling us this is a very sharp turn. Centrifugal force is pulling us out to the left. I want you to hear this semi-truck. Stay out of, sorry, I'm talking loud. Stay out of the no zones of trucks. You can hear that. Those tires. Stay away from those. I'm going to continue. So you want to stay away from semi-trucks at all costs. I'm nice and smooth, and I'm just turning the wheel really easily. That Jaguar is kind of hugging the left a little bit, and I'm kind of hugging the left a little bit also too, because I'm trying to get myself centered in this curve, and it's a little tricky. So you see those large chevron alignment signs, and this does give students a little bit of a challenge. My speed control is really nice. I'm looking ahead. Speed limit here is 70. I'm right at about 70 miles an hour. I'm in the middle lane. Slower moving traffic stays to the right. Smoother traffic in the middle. The passing lane is to the left. Subscribe to my channel. I do driving tutorials. If this brought you value, give it a thumbs up. Leave comments. Bye, guys. Thank you so much.